But I happened to be going by the garage. I happened to have my camera mounted with the microphone out here in the garage. And I had to drop off. I got some more of those stainless Allen bolts for a set of cases I'm putting together. So I figured I'd drop them off before I misplace them. But now I noticed the video that I did on forced migration kind of got away from me. I normally like to kind of fly under the radar, but that one got picked up and kind of took off. There's always a little risk in that. You end up, I picked up some subscribers, quite a few, but normally a video will get viewed by like maybe 5-10% of your subscribers because they won't really interest everybody. But that one got more views than I do have subscribers. Or I did. I mean, now there's added like a few hundred on. But like I said, it's always a little chancy because you can draw in lunatics that you have to deal with later. I had it pretty well sorted out. I normally, if somebody is a problem, I can block them and I'm done with them. But I could have a whole other group to deal with now. Though the comments seem to be fairly reasonable. I mean, some of them, there was hundreds of comments, but some of them I couldn't even make sense of. It gets to be a point where you can't even try. But the one thing I was going to mention, people should be aware, like I say, I like to fly under the radar kind of. And when something takes off like that, you have to be a little circumspect about what the comments that you make. Because Google has a problem, or they have a habit, which is a problem, of on a video like that, they keep track of who watched it. And they can turn that sort of thing over to the FBI or Homeland Security. So you got to be a little careful of what you say. I honestly was a little surprised when I saw that video took off like that. It made me a little suspicious. Like I say, I said things in there that at least 25 things I said in that video would have got me a strike. And I went into making that video knowing that, oh yeah, this could be a big problem. But it wasn't. And that makes me a little suspicious. Though Google is greedy, if a video takes off, they're happy, they're making money on it, so they don't care. But you do have to be aware of something like that you have to be a little careful of what you say because it could come back to haunt you. I mean, in the comments, for me, like I said, I don't really care, which is why I was able to do a video like that. I mean, because normally YouTube is really quick to give you a strike or, suspend you for a couple of weeks. They're good at that. I've done it countless times. I thought it was funny when I had opened that Creator app, and here I have a message from YouTube saying, "Oh, will you, as you are a valued creator," which I am not a valued creator for them. I'm not what they're looking for. But would I answer some questions and give recommendations? And well, no, I won't, because they're not on my side. I'm not on their side in this thing. Like I say, Google is not your friend. But I thought it was humorous that they did that. Yeah, they're an odd bunch. But I always get suspicious when that happens. It's happened before where all of a sudden a particular video that they really put it out. But all the things that I was saying there are not things that Google agrees with. Like I said, normally, and in the past, I have got strikes for those same things that I have said. So that they let it slide this time. I don't think that their mind has changed. So I don't know. Like I say, you just got to be a little careful. I'm just on my way to cut wood, and I'll do that now. I just have to be driving by here. I'm still waiting on the FedEx man, but of course it's on the truck again. But I had bought the one time I ordered this. This was like a month ago. I ordered this hydraulic press, a big standing hydraulic press. That comes with a 12-ton jack, And we happened to have a little snow right at that time. Again, not much, just a little bit. But all of a sudden, weather, you couldn't get her out here. They got half of it here, just the tall leg part. But all of the rest didn't show up. So it banged around on the truck for a week. And now this was all heavy stuff, including stuff like these, that are heavy press plates. They were in this box that, though it was reinforced with wood, just from traveling around so much, the box was just a crumbled mess of cardboard and things sticking out all over it. In fact, where he dumped her off by the gate there was loose parts laying on the ground, but by God, all the parts made it. But it took a hell of a beating. At least the stuff that's coming now can take a beating, so I'm not too worried about it. But that I was getting concerned about. Like I say, the second half took about a week to get here. And that was a bit of a struggle. In fact, I had to contact the seller to remind FedEx to do it, because FedEx, evidently, they had unloaded it from the truck and shoved it in a corner someplace. And they were waiting for instructions, though they had been here, just a little before. But for some reason, they thought then the address must be wrong. So it sat in the warehouse. But by the time I got it, that box was in tough shape. Nothing could stand that much getting handled back and forth. But I got it here now. And we'll see if the other box makes it. But it was interesting. There is another video I want to do one of these next days that will bring up some stuff they don't want to talk about. We'll see what happens with that one. But they're funny people. Google is just a funny outfit to work with. But like I say, you do have to be a little careful in what you say. Me, myself, am not so concerned, but the FBI has been known to actually put out kind of bait videos to see who will comment, who will watch, they have done this. So, though I am not FBI, they do watch for stuff like that. And it still wouldn't surprise me if all of a sudden that video gets taken down. Speaking of things getting taken down, I have noticed this before. Like this one, I never bothered to count how many comments because there was a swamp. But a lot of times you'll have a video that, like even that somebody else puts up, and I'll look at it and I'll say there'll be like 13 comments, and you go and look and there's like 4. So actually, they do take down a lot of comments. And it must be like keywords that are triggered or something. I don't know. I don't delve that deep into this nonsense. I just kind of say what I want to say and then see what happens. But I guess it's because I'm to the point where I really don't care. what they do if I'm on YouTube or not, so it really doesn't matter to me. But that's why I always think it's, you hear people once in a while say they want to give up their job and make a living making YouTube videos. That is the chantiest business to be in the world. I mean, the only way you can do that is if you really toe the line, and even then, you could easily get shut down for little or nothing. It's always surprising when I see people do that. Though I see a lot of people now, so many people are sponsored. They're trying to make all these side deals. That's funny too, because I did actually have somebody comment or somebody contact me wanting me to endorse their product. Not really endorse it, but they wanted to be, it's the product that I use all the time and I really like, but they wanted to use little parts of my video in their social media advertising where I'm talking about their product. And though I like their product, like I say, I continue to buy, but I'm not going to do that, especially on social media. But they're going, they give you free stuff, if you do this. I don't want to I see people into that, and I'm not into that at all. This is not my business. It's just an outlet for me. It's funny too, because somebody in some comment I read, he said, "Hey, you must get bored." I tell you, I'm busy all the time. I got stuff to do all the time. I haven't had a boring minute for a whole lot of years. My life, I like my life. I've got a good life, but it keeps me busy. I've never thought about being bored. Yeah. Well, speaking of not bored, I'll go cut wood. Oh, it's nice. It's going to get up. We're going to get up in the 30s and up in 40s again. So this little blast of winter, which was about our most severe blast of winter, I have to say. We got more snow now than we had the rest of the year. But I didn't have to plow it, so that's still a good deal.